buckle in for exciting high school basketball action here on WSLM.
Stay tuned for the John Jones pregame show. Everybody, and welcome to Salem Lions basketball on WSLM Radio, home of the Salem Lions. I'm Roger Pennington, along with my partner Tom Faltis. Tonight we come to you from New Washington High School as the Salem Lions take on the New Washington Mustangs. Salem coming off a big win this past Saturday night against a good Mitchell Blue Jacket team, Tom. Let's see if they can continue that trend tonight, moving upward and onward.
Yeah, we're going for a winning streak. And I like our chances tonight. I think New Wash, would you have them 0-4?
Yeah, the Mustangs come into this game 0-4. They lost to Charlestown, Shaw, Christian Academy, and Southwestern. So, no, hold on. That is not correct. That is last year's schedule. Let me get it right here. Let me correct myself. They lost to Charlestown, Crothersville, Christian Academy, and Southwestern. So the Mustangs are 0-4. They're members of the Southern Athletic Conference, and they are 0-1 in conference play. Salem Lions coming to this basketball game 1-3. Snapped that. I believe that was a 15. It was a 16-game losing streak dating back to last year. These two teams met twice last year. Salem, 2 of their 3 wins come against this Mustang team last year. Tom, we beat them at Brooks Memorial in the regular season, and then we saw them in the Cement City Classic up in Mitchell, Indiana, and got a win up there over them as well.
The one thing with New Washington is number 20, Mason Arthur. He's a senior guard, and he's their best player. And I think tonight the battle's going to be determined on whether we can shut him down or not, lock him down, because he's going to be the guy that takes the majority of their shots.
And this is the John Jones pregame show on Salem Lions basketball on WSLM Radio. Again, I'm Roger Pennington along with my partner Tom Faltz. We're here tonight. And, Tom, Saturday night, what a turnaround for these Salem Lions to come out and have an outstanding performance against a good Mitchell Blue Jacket team that came in 3-1 on the season, and pretty high hopes for them over in the Patoka Lake Conference this year. And the Lions put together 4 solid quarters of basketball. Might be the first time that we've seen that since Jalen Nice has been here in the last 2 years. But the Lions were clicking on all cylinders. I mean, they were firing just a good performance. 4 lines in double figures, led by Evan Lloyd. He had a career-high 20 points, and I think he kind of set the tone in that opening quarter, hitting those. He had two long threes to start that game, and we had seen Evan struggling a little bit from the field. So to see him get on track there was a good positive sign, and everybody else kicked right in behind him.
That was the best basketball I think a Salem team has played for 4 quarters for maybe 3 years. And I just really, really thought that Coach Nice put together a great game plan. We did something that we normally don't do a lot of. We went to 2-3 zones. And that seemed to be really effective. And I think it really worked against Mitchell. And I'm not so sure that they were expecting us to do that. And their big fella, Robertson, the 6'8" kid, we really stymied him a little bit with that zone. So we did a really good job.
Yeah, I think that was probably the game plan. I know that Coach Knight said they went and did a scout on them on Friday night. I think that was at Linton. That was Mitchell's first loss. So obviously they're coming off of their first loss. That's one of the benefits of having the Friday night off like Salem did last week, is you get an extra day of rest, an extra day in the gym, extra day to prepare. And Mitchell looked tired at halftime. They looked really tired. In the second half, they looked even more tired. Salem got out on several fast breaks, and the Lions just looked a lot more fresh. I think it was an excellent game plan. I think going to the zone was very effective against the Robertson kid. And I don't know that we'll see that tonight. That's something that Coach Knight is probably going to throw in. It's going to be based upon the scouts. It's going to be based upon what your opponent does. And this new Washington team, yeah, everything runs through Arthur for sure. I think he had 30 last year, if I remember, I think in the game at Salem against the Lions. And everything runs through him.
He's a nice player. I think something, too, that we haven't mentioned yet was we were 7 of 10 from the three-point line against Mitchell. That's a good stat. That's 70% from three.
And I think that,
go ahead.
And that's going to be important for this line basketball team. And you nailed it right on the head there, Tom. Only 10 threes, but they were all good looks. Mm-hmm. They were all good shots versus a couple of games prior to that. I think we threw up 21 or 22 shot attempts and shot maybe 20% from three. But a lot of those were forced. They were hurried. Not the best shot selection in the offense. But if you're taking 10 to 12 a game, Coach Nice, he and I talked off the air about that. He said our shot selection was great.
Yes, it was.
We had the right people taking the right shots at the right time, and that made a big difference in the offensive output for the Lions coming off that big win. So we're going to take a quick timeout. This is the John Jones pregame show. We'll be right back. This is Salem Lions basketball on the Sports Authority, WSLM.
Ho, ho, ho. This is Jalen Orr. Santa Claus is coming to town this year, and we believe he has already made his stop here at John Jones, bringing fantastic deals on all of our year-end inventory. Santa has been looking to upgrade his sleigh, and he has found just the spot to do business. If you're tired of being pulled around by Rudolph and the crew, come check out some of our new rides with plenty of reindeer power. We have a list of cars between all of our 5 locations that we can pull from, and you can see them all in one easy spot, JohnJonesAutoGroup.com. See something shiny and new that you're wanting on Santa's short list? Give us a call at 877-473-5546 to set up your appointment today. And from your local John Jones family, we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
And we're back here at New Washington High School. Salem and New Washington to do battle tonight. Tuesday night, high school basketball action, non-conference game for both of these schools. Salem comes into this game 1-3, as we said, having a big win this past Saturday night over Mitchell Blue Jackets, 64-50. And Tom, there were a couple of moments there in the fourth quarter. The Lions were up by 20. Mitchell hit a couple of shots there at the end of the game to close that down, but the Lions were in complete control. Mitchell only had one lead in that ball game. That was by a point early in the first quarter. Then the Lions dominated that game on every statistical category.
We had guys step up. Here's an example. This guy had played. He played some varsity, but he had played a lot of varsity. That was Carson Albertson. And he came in, and I think he had, 12 points?
He was in he was one of the 4 lines in double figures.
And I'm telling you, he played a tremendous ball game, as well as Evan Lloyd. Braxton Dean had a double-double. He had at least 10 points, and I know he had 10-plus rebounds. So, everything just kind of fell together. Now what we've got to do tonight is keep old Uncle momentum on our side and build on what we've done.
Looking at the series history between these two schools, we always do this. Last meeting between these two schools was last December 28th. That was at Mitchell at the Phoenix City Classic. Salem won that basketball game 59-36. Series record, Salem leads the all-time series 5-2. These two teams just recently started playing each other within the last 10 years. I don't believe New Washington was on the Lions schedule until, this will be the 8th year. This will be the 8th meeting, so it's not a team that the Lions got to see a whole lot of. Of course, Coach Jalen Knight in his second year at Salem here, he's 4-24. Logan Miles, he's in his first year at New Washington, he's 0-4 this year. So Salem defeating this New Washington Mustang team 2 times last year and looking to get 3 in a row against the Mustangs here tonight at New Washington. And you're exactly right, Tom. Braxton Dean, I think, he wasn't the WSLM player of the game because we had 4 guys we could have gave it to, and we thought that Evan Lloyd was a key in that game early on. But Braxton, just anytime that he can get a double-double, this team is going to be a lot more difficult to play against because when he's battling on the boards like he did, that brings a whole new dimension to the Lions that they haven't seen. And Braxton has that ability at 6'3", he's a physical player, he's strong. When he's doing work under the basket, that opens up a lot of other things, a lot of other possibilities for the team.
Well, Roger, you used to be a guy, years and years ago, and some of you old-timers out there listening tonight will remember this, who played in the ABA and NBA, was Maurice Lucas. They called him the enforcer, I think. Braxton's got to be Maurice Lucas. He's got to rebound, defend, get garbage baskets, but he's our muscle guy. And we got to have him hit the boards. One of his main jobs in the game is to rebound the basketball.
Looking at other games tonight, there's no other game in the Mid-Southern Conference tonight for any conference opponent. Salem and New Washington are it tonight as far as the Mid-Southern Conference. So, wouldn't doubt if there aren't a few scouts here tonight, probably giving Salem a scout for the upcoming Mid-Southern Conference season. Lions looking to get a victory in the Mid-Southern Conference. It's been a while since the Lions have got to take that victory in the Mid-Southern Conference. So, hopefully this is a game that's one of those pre-conference games that the Lions have on the schedule that should be a very competitive game if you look. And not that I want to jinx the Lions, but we always talk about with John Harrell. He has, of course, he's noted throughout the state of Indiana having, the basketball website that you go to. He has Salem predicted to win tonight 64-48, so we'll see how that holds true. Mitchell was a heavy favorite last Saturday night, and you see what Salem did. They came out and really controlled that basketball game from the beginning, Tom.
You talked about scouts. I did see East Washington's staff here a little bit ago, so I know for sure they're here. They're probably scouting. I don't know, does East Washington play New Washington on their schedule?
They do. They play on January the 4th.
Okay, so they're scouting both teams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's an opportunity to get a double scout in here. So, yeah, I would think that we'll see some more teams here tonight because there's not any other action with any Mid-Southern Conference teams tonight. Look at the Mid-Southern Conference standing real quickly. Nothing has really changed since we were on the air Saturday night. Silver Creek and Brownstown and Cordon at the top of the Mid-Southern Conference. They are all undefeated. Silver Creek's 3-0, Brownstown 2-0, and Cordon's 2-0. Silver Creek and Brownstown both remain undefeated on the regular season. Silver Creek 6-0, Brownstown 4-0. Looking at the Southern Athletic Conference, of which the New Washington Mustangs are a member of, South Central leads that conference. They're 1-0. Lanesville's 1-0. And New Washington, of course, is 0-1 in the conference, 0-4 overall. Look at the Southern Athletic Conference. Only one team in that conference has a winning record, Tom, and that's South Central, a good basketball school. Schoen was a big name back in the day at South Central. This is the John Jones pregame show on WSLM. We're going to take another quick timeout. This is Lions basketball on WSLM.
Ho, ho, ho. This is Jalen Orr. Santa Claus is coming to town this year, and we believe he has already made his stop here at John Jones, bringing fantastic deals on all of our year-end inventory. Santa has been looking to upgrade his sleigh, and he has found just the spot to do business. If you're tired of being pulled around by Rudolph and the crew, come check out some of our new rides with plenty of reindeer power. We have a list of cars between all of our 5 locations that we can pull from, and you can see them all in one easy spot, JohnJonesAutoGroup.com. See something shiny and new that you're wanting on Santa's short list? Give us a call at 877-473-5546 to set up your appointment today. And from your local John Jones family, we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
Back here on the John Jones pregame show, Salem and New Washington going to do battle here on a Tuesday night high school basketball game from New Washington High School. Looking at this real quickly at the AP Top 20 basketball poll, just curious to see if we had any changes since Saturday. Tom was looking here. Silver Creek number 8 in 3A. Southridge is number 9. Princeton number 10. Heritage Hills number 11. Brownstown still down there at 13. Brownstown 4-0. They were ranked higher than that. When they played Salem, I think they were number 1 or 2 in the state. They still haven't had a loss, so they've dropped down in the 3A poll. Looking at 2A for Southern Indiana teams, Forest Park is number 4. Providence is number 10. And Hanover is number 19 in Class 2A. Class 1A, of course, Orleans Bulldogs are the number 1 team in the state in Class Single A. And no other Southern Indiana schools are in the top 20 in Single A. In 4A, Jeffersonville is number 4. And New Albany cracked. I think the first appearance in the top 20. The New Albany Bulldogs are number 18. I think that's their first appearance this year. So Jeff and New Albany representing the southern part of the state in 4A, and several 3A teams, and Providence in 2A. So a lot of competition in southern Indiana, as there always is. It doesn't seem like that anything south of Indianapolis gets a whole lot of notoriety,
Right.
but there's a lot of good basketball in the southern part of the state.
You know, Jeff and New Albany traditionally are really good. Orleans traditionally very good. Forest Park. You know, I wonder, Roger, with Brownstown, I wonder if they've not got some guys hurt or something. For them to have dropped that much and still be undefeated is kind of odd.
Yeah, it is. I found that strange. I'm not for sure exactly what's going on, but that was something that stood out to me, yes, for sure, because I think they were number 1 or 2. I think they were number 1 because I'm almost positive when we had them at home that they were the number 1 team in the state. But nevertheless, it's going to be interesting tonight to see how the Lions handle. I think Peyton Shockey's back tonight. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Coach Knight handles that guard situation because, as you said, Carson Albertson had a really good game. He was an important part of that Lions victory on Saturday night, and really his first extensive varsity usage this season.
Yeah, well, you know, he made those 2 threes against Henryville, and it just carried over to the next game against Mitchell. And you really, with the stats, you really can't set him out a lot because he earned his playing time.
That was his first career varsity start.
And he earned it.
Yeah. And it was against a quality basketball team. It was against a 3-1 team who that's a good Mitchell squad. They're going to win a lot of games this year. And, you know, sectional opponents. So we have an opportunity to potentially see them again down the road. And you know, Peyton has been the point guard this year, and, you know, everything runs through him. And it'll be interesting to see, which I really like Adam playing the 2 guard. I think that's more suited for Adam Ball's game. And I think he's really flowed into that position a lot better this year. He's looking to be more productive on the offensive end than he ever has.
I think Adam maybe, if not the first or the leading, maybe at least the second leading rebounder on the team.
I think he would be close to the top. Braxton with that double-double probably might have jumped up there, but Adam has always been a really good rebounding guard. But, you know, rebounding, Tom, you and I talk about it, it's more of a mental thing than it is a physical thing. It's about being mentally tough and wanting to go after the basketball and knowing positioning and how to position your body. You know, you don't have to be 6'5" and be able to touch the top of the backboard to be a good rebounder.
You know, I played with a guy in high school that was 6 foot, Anthony Walton, and he could rebound with the best of them. He was only 6 foot tall. But Anthony had the great ability to predict where the ball, he just had a nose for the ball. When it was shot, he just had a nose for where the ball was going to bounce off the rim, and he just got good position, good boxing out. And that's what it takes to be a good rebounder. You have to have a nose for the ball.
Attitude and hustle.
Yep.
Really not minding to do a lot of the dirty work under the basket that a lot of guys don't want to get involved in. But a guy like Braxton, if he can continue at that pace, boy, I'll tell you, that just makes this Salem team that much better.
You know, back with Peyton Shockey, he spoke what had happened. He had four wisdom teeth pulled Thursday and tried to practice Friday, and he had actually a total of 8 teeth pulled at one time. And he just wasn't able to go. I mean, he was just swelled up and everything. The poor fella, he would have played if they'd have let him, but he just, you know, he wasn't able to go. He's got all kinds of hard and competitive spirits, hated to set out, but, you know, it was best for health purposes.
Well, he's back tonight. We're watching him in warm-ups right now. We're about 4 minutes away from the national anthem and the starting lineups here from New Washington High School. Let's talk about some upcoming action on WSLM Sports Zone. Lady Lions back in action Thursday night against the North Harrison Lady Cougars. That'll be at Brooks Memorial Gymnasium at the 7:30 p.m. tip. Pregame will be on around 7 o'clock, so make sure you tune in to Brock and Kelsey there for Lady Lions. Lady Lions, again, 1-9 this year, Tom. It's been a struggle for Coach Tomlinson. Lost a lot of scoring and a lot of experience from last year, and those girls are just battling every week. They're out there. I had a chance. I was in the gym the other day when Coach Tomlinson was running practice, and kind of peeked in the door a little bit and watched, and those girls were working really hard, and coach is still coaching them up. He's still acting like he's 9-1 instead of 1-9.
You know, a lot of times, Raj, and I read this somewhere, you actually know more about a person's character and you learn more from a loss than you do from a win. And this is just learning experiences. Learning experience.
Yeah, Lady Lions started off with a win against Mitchell Lady Jacks, and then they've lost 9 in a row. So see if they can turn it around against the North Harrison Lady Cats. That'll be on Thursday night on WSLM. And then, to me, the talk of the state right now is Friday night's football game. National College Playoff, first 12-team football playoff system, and IU and Notre Dame are going to play on Friday night up in South Bend. And I think everybody in the state will be watching that game. That's pretty neat for those two teams to be playing in the postseason, Tom.
I love it. Go Hoosiers.
Yeah, that's a great atmosphere if you've never been to Notre Dame Stadium, to go up there and play, especially knowing that it's one and done now, which is a whole new aspect of college football. We've never really got to see that. We've had the 14 playoff system now for a few years, but this 12-team system is going to make it a lot more interesting from a fan standpoint.
When I think about Notre Dame football, I can't help but think about Joe Montana, Rudy, the movie Rudy, which was based on a true story. That was an actual guy. And, that's good stuff. And I'm excited, Roger, and I can't wait for the kickoff.
And that game will be on WSLM. I think that's about an 8 p.m. kickoff, so just tune in a little early. There'll be a pregame show on there as well. And then Salem, we're going to be off. Looking at the Lions schedule here, we'll be off until December 20th. And, that's going to be this Friday. Sorry, this Friday it's the Washington County Holiday Tournament, and that's going to be at Eastern High School in Salem. We'll play West Washington in the opening game at 6 o'clock on Friday night. And Eastern and Borden will play the nightcap, and then there'll be a championship and a consolation game on Saturday. It's good chance for, redemption for the Lions to play an opponent that they lost to in the opening game of the season, and a game that I think Coach Knight really feels like his team probably should have won. And so it's going to be an opportunity for them to get redemption. You don't get that very often in basketball, but a chance to do that. So be sure to tune in on Friday night. We'll be on the air. We'll be on the air about 5:30, 5:35, and tips at 6 o'clock. So we're going to take our final time out here on the John Jones pregame show, and we'll be back with starting lineups and the opening tip-off here from New Washington High School. This is Salem Lions basketball on the Sports Authority, WSLM.
Ho, ho, ho. This is Jalen Orr. Santa Claus is coming to town this year, and we believe he has already made his stop here at John Jones, bringing fantastic deals on all of our year-end inventory. Santa has been looking to upgrade his sleigh, and he has found just the spot to do business. If you're tired of being pulled around by Rudolph and the crew, come check out some of our new rides with plenty of reindeer power. We have a list of cars between all of our 5 locations that we can pull from, and you can see them all in one easy spot, JohnJonesAutoGroup.com. See something shiny and new that you're wanting on Santa's short list? Give us a call at 877-473-5546 to set up your appointment today. And from your local John Jones family, we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
Mama Rosa's brings their famous pizza buffet to you on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $12.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizza, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their favorite potato salad, slaw, and desserts. Then come back on Friday nights for the homestyle buffet from 4:30 to 8 p.m. or 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays for $15. Children's buffet is only $7 each. It's where you'll find a variety of good home-cooked foods at Mama Rosa's. We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium for tonight's game. It's time to introduce the starting lineup. And the crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. And here comes the new players. We've got the premium quarter pounders coming in tonight, alongside the chicken classic sandwiches. Playing forward tonight, we have got one-of-a-kind McWrap. Guarding your hunger, it looks like we've got McDouble and McChicken coming in. And starting in the center court tonight will be Big Mac. Look on the sidelines, folks. We have Chicken McNuggets cheering tonight alongside those golden delicious fries. Hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into Salem McDonald's. right here on Main Street, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink, that famous Mickey D's sweet tea, or something from their full line of smoothies and McCafe coffee drinks. Order inside from 4 a.m. to 11, or get that one-of-a-kind taste 24 hours at the drive-thru. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
And we're back here on Salem Lions basketball on WSLM, the home of the Salem Lions, as we're ready for starting lineups here between the Salem Lions and the New Washington Mustangs. At one guard for Salem, the 5'11 senior, number 1, Adam Mole. At a second guard, a 5'9 sophomore, number 5, Carson Albertson. At the third guard, a 5'11 junior, number 11, Evan Lloyd. At one forward, a 6'3" junior, number 23, Braxton Dean. And at the other forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 42, Caden Romero-Hembry. The Lions are coached by Jalen Knight. So, same lineup. No, Jackson Bruff started against Mitchell. So, Dean for Bruff this week. Other than that, the other 4 starters the same. Now for the New Washington Mustangs at one guard, number 5, a freshman, Jeremiah Bell. At a third guard, number 20, number 14, Connor Schaefer. At the third guard, number 20, Mason Arthur. At one forward, number 22, Aiden Sword, a freshman. And at the other forward, number 24, a freshman, Cooper King. And the Mustangs are coached by Logan Miles. So 3 freshmen starting for this New Washington Mustang team, Tom. They're young, very young, led by Arthur, of course, the senior guard. And they're obviously going to look to him for the majority of their scoring tonight. So we're about ready to go here. The Lions are going to be going left to right tonight on your radio dial. It's going to be Braxton Dean and Arthur to jump it here at center court. Let's see if the Lions can get a 2-game winning streak, Tom, against this Mustang basketball team. Well, we're ready for action. And the opening tip's going to be controlled by Lions. Evan Lloyd quickly to KJ. Layup, up and in.
Good play off the tip.
Yeah, Braxton got that out real quick. Nice assist by Lloyd, and the first basket of the game goes to the Lions. And KJ with it. Salem. It's like they're just staying in a 2-3 zone here, Tom. They're going to play it. Arthur with the ball now. Kicks it out to 24. Over long three-pointer by Sword. No good air ball. Rebound by Braxton Dean.
Good job by Braxton.
Quickly up to Adam Mull now. Salem's second possession with an early lead, 2-0 here. Albertson with the ball over to Mull on the right wing. Mustangs are man-to-man, Tom. That kind of surprising to me. Lions are actually bigger than the Mustangs. Ball nearly turned over, chased down by Albertson. He's trapped in the corner, dribbles through it. Now it is turned over. 22 comes out of it for the Mustangs. Their second possession. Salem ahead 2-0, 7:12 to go in this first quarter from New Washington High School. Quick three-pointer near by Schaefer. Good. Got it. So 3-2 now. New Washington, their first basket gives them a 3-2 lead over the Lions. Ball with the ball to Lloyd on the right wing. Underneath to KJ. I think he can go to work under there. That's a freshman. Sophomore. Drop step by KJ. Throws it up, missed it. Got his own rebound. Throws it back out to Mull on the left side. He's cut off. KJ got hit in the face there, Tom, with an elbow, I think. He's having some difficulty there with his eyesight. There's a nice pass by Mull. KJ up strong. He got it.
Yep. I think KJ can do a lot of work down underneath.
Yeah, I don't think they have anybody that can physically match his size under the basket right now. 4-3, Salem with that 1-point lead over New Washington. Salem staying in that 2-3 zone. A lot of effectiveness there. Now they switch to man. Looks like Salem's in man. Arthur with the ball now, and he gets a lot of attention, Tom, as soon as he touches. Schaefer with it. There's another freshman. Back to Arthur. 2 Lions on him. There's a long three again, and he got it again. That's Schaefer, back-to-back threes. He's a senior guard. 1 of 2 seniors. Mustangs, 3 freshmen and 2 seniors. There's a lob underneath the KJ. Give and go to Braxton Dean. Ball knocked away by Arthur. Nice design there. Just Braxton didn't get it out in front of us.
Right.
It was stolen away.
Tried to force it in there. It wasn't there. It was a good cut, but it wasn't there. It was defended.
going to be a foul, first foul of the game called on the Lions. That's going to be on Carson Albertson. That's his first. Mustangs going to throw it inbound under their basket with a 6-4 lead over the Lions. Arthur looking to trigger it in, having difficulty. Good job by the Lions. Throws it way across court, out of bounds. Turnover. That's going to be a turnover on the Mustangs. Good defense there by the Lions. Braxton Dean got wide there. He showed some length there. Made it difficult for that pass. So another turnover on the Mustangs. And the Lions will have the possession here.
Just be patient. Get it back inside to KJ. That's where advantage is.
6-4, Lions with the lead here. Braxton Dean on the left wing. KJ top of the key over to Alberson. Hey, missed Braxton. He was wide open underneath. Evan Lloyd with the ball now on the dribble. Over to Mull. They got KJ on the block. Drop step, shot fake, up, got fouled. Didn't go in, but he drew a lot of contact there. And, yeah, I think he can have his way tonight. They haven't been able to stop an entry pass yet. They're probably going to look maybe to go in front and behind on him. See if they can cut that bounce pass off to him. First free throw, he got it. 6-5 now.
Dennis should open it up for Braxton on the other side opposite.
Or a jump shooter like Evan Lloyd on the perimeter. KJ hits both. So KJ 6, New Washington, or I guess it's KJ 6 and Schaefer 6.
We're in a box and one.
Yeah, we got Mull chasing Arthur everywhere here. So another change of defenses here for Coach Nice. And Arthur with the ball. He dribbles out front, penetrates in, jump shot up, rolled off, rebound by KJ. He up to Adam. He comes right up the left side of the floor. Back to KJ, top of the key. Got Braxton on the post if they want him. Kicks it over to Alberson. Dribbles to the middle four, over to Lloyd. He thought about it. Over to KJ, long three, no good. And a rebound by the Mustangs. Pretty good shot by KJ. He was square facing the basket, just didn't knock it down.
We kind of settled on that.
All tied at 6 here, 4:40 to go in this opening quarter. Salem and New Washington. Arthur, a long three, no good. And a rebound by KJ, knocked away to Braxton Dean. And now Adam Mull with the ball. Looks like they're going to let Adam run the point here. New Washington's been in man-to-man defense the entire way so far. Dean now over to KJ. Braxton underneath, a good entry pass by Alderson. Braxton fadeaway jump shot, no good. Offensive rebound by KJ. Shot fake, up, and he got it.
He's got 8.
So 8 points for the big 6'4" sophomore forward for the Lions. Right at the 4-minute mark in the first quarter, 8-6, Salem with the lead. New Washington had the lead briefly there, and the Lions have answered each time. There's another long three-pointer. Good! That's Aiden Shores, a freshman guard. And 9-8 now. New Washington with 3 threes to give them a 1-point lead. Adam Mull down to 4 layup. Good. He just took it right down the middle with the left hand, Tom.
That was a good take by Adam. You know, it's like the Red Sea parted, and he just drove right through and banked it in.
That's good for Adam to keep that offensive output up, as he's really improved his points per game.
Yes, he has.
And there's a turnover, steal away by Braxton Dean up the floor. And Braxton wisely pulls it out. There's KJ. They got Mull. 3-pointer on the left side. No good. Offensive rebound by Dean, and he's fouled.
That's what Braxton needs to do, Rogers. He needs to rebound the basketball.
That was a nice look by Mull. He was wide open there. I don't think Coach Nice is going to fault that shot at all.
No.
Even though we know that's not Adam's strength. But Adam's hit a couple of threes this year. He's working hard on improving that part of his game. So Braxton Dean at the line. First free throw's up, and he got it. 11-9 now, so with a 2-point lead over the Mustangs. One more now for the 6'3" junior forward. In the air, and that one rimmed out. Rebound by Arthur now. Salem with a 2-point lead. 3:14 to go in this first quarter. And this box and one has given Arthur a little bit of fit. And there's a steal by Adam Mull. Down the right side, layup, left hand. Got it. Good job by Adam Mull to get that steal on Arthur. And I don't think Arthur likes the physicality that Adam can bring.
No, he doesn't want to mix it up in there. He likes to play on the perimeter.
13-9 now. Salem stretches that lead out to 4. That's their largest of the game. There's number 14. He's cut off for the Mustangs. All the way across the court on a bounce pass. There's number 5. He was going to shoot a 3, but he passed it off now. Kind of had me faked out. We're looking through a rail here, folks. It's kind of hard to see sometimes. We probably need to stand up here the way they've got his position. There's going to be a turnover stolen away by Shockey. Braxton Dean recovers over to Mull now. Adam Kicks it over there. There's Peyton in the middle. Kicks it out to KJ on the left side. He dribbles on the baseline, cut off, back out top to Mole. Good job by Adam. Nice patience there. Not an opening, and Adam didn't force anything. Brings it back out, now the Lions reset. 13-9, 2 minutes to go. Fast-paced first quarter. Not a lot of fouls, only 3 total in this game so far. Shockey with the ball now. He loses his dribble, gets it back to Adam Mole. New Washington staying in man defense. There's Shockey with the ball. KJ way out high. He's got to get a little deeper on the block than that. And good job by 24, King on him. Shockey now goes up the left hand, blocked out, but he's fouled.
Good take by Wolf. You know, I noticed that KJ was posting up. 24 had his jersey. Did you see him lift it?
Yeah.
He was holding him pretty good.
So 2 free throws here for Peyton Shockey. 1:42. Clock stops here in the first quarter, 13-9. Salem with an early lead. First free throw rolls in.
That shows a lot of maturity by KJ because he just had his hands up showing the ref.
14-9 now. Salem's largest lead. New Washington's led by 2 on 2 different occasions. Second free throw by Shockey's good. So 15-9. Peyton gets in the scoring column.
That's good. That's a good sign.
1:38 to go in this first quarter now. Schaefer with the ball. He's hit 2 threes early for the Mustangs. Long 3 by 22 off the backboard. No good. Sword. There's a rebound by KJ. Back up and it's turned over by the Lions. There's Arthur. Free look for Arthur. Missed it. And a rebound by Lloyd.
Arthur's not made a shot yet.
Adams been shadowing him everywhere and really being physical with him.
Doing a good job.
Yeah, got him off his game a little bit. Dean with the ball now over to Shockey. 1:10 to go. We got KJ down deep. That's a mismatch. And knocked out of bounds. That's number 14, who looks like he's about 5'8" on 6'4". KJ. So definitely a mismatch there for the Lions.
Schaefer.
So Evan Lloyd going to throw it in under the Lions basket. Lobs it into Mull. There's Shockey. There's Lloyd right back in the middle. That's the Lions play that they run, and Evan can't get it. Offensive rebound by Dean up and scores.
Yes, great rebound by Braxton and good putback.
17-9 now, largest lead of the game for the Lions. 45 seconds to go in this opening quarter from New Washington, and we'll see if Coach Miles wants his Mustangs to hold for 1. That's Salem in this box and 1 defense against the Mustangs, and Mull's not letting Arthur even touch the ball. There's a long 3 up, no good, partially blocked by Shockey, and rebound by Dean, and give it back to Peyton, and I'm sure Salem's going to hope for 1. Coach Knight calls out a set here. Shockey's dribbling out front, and that's going to be an offensive foul called on KJ.
You know, that's on the officials, and I'm going to tell you why, Raj. 24's been beating KJ up down there in the post, and he retaliated, which you're not supposed to.
And New Washington's going to take a full timeout, and we'll take time in to hear from one of our sponsors. This is Lions basketball on the Sports Authority, WSLM.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapy. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272. After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapy. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
And we're back here. Action 18.3 to go in this first quarter. Salem with the lead over the New Washington Mustangs, 17-9. Arthur with the ball now for the Mustangs. They're going to hold for 1 here as Schaefer breaks the timeline. Salem in that box and 1. Mull just shadowing Arthur wherever he goes. Ball's kicked over now to number 40. Arthur catches it, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with New Washington. 2.1 here for the Mustangs. Enough time for an inbound and maybe one pass is probably going to be a shot here. They throw it into Arthur. That's a half-court three, and he nearly made it. Almost got it. That's the way the first quarter is going to end here, 17-9, with the Lions on top. And as we'll take time out and hear from one of our sponsors, we'll be back with Lions basketball on WSLM.
Get your boys County Tire a call. Big or small, big service all. They have the main brand tires, you know, to keep it cruising on down the road. They got tires for driving me. They even got them for your car machine. You can call them day or night. Du Bois County Tires does it right. Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tires.
See your Michelin dealer today for the Michelin Defender tire. It's the tire that delivers what you want. Outstanding safety, more miles and fuel efficiency, all backed by an 80,000-mile limited warranty. Don't sacrifice. Ask for the Michelin Defender tire today at your local Michelin dealer. Find the right Michelin tire and get the expert service you deserve at Du Bois County Tire and Supply in Jasper, Davis County Tire and Supply in Washington, and Knox County Tire and Supply in Vincent. See manufacturer's limited warranty book for details.
Big and small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
And we're back here at the start of the second quarter from New Washington High School. New Washington with the first possession here, 17-9. Salem with the lead after one. Box and one defense still by the Lions. A lot of threes by New Washington. 24 hit that one. Cooper King, freshman guard for the Mustangs, hit the three, and it's 17-12 now. It cuts that lead down to 5. Ball with the ball. Kicks it over to Braxton Dean. He dribbles right to the basket, lays it up and in. Good, strong right hand by Braxton Dean. That's his fourth point of the game, and Salem stretches that lead back up to 7. That's the largest of the game for the Lions. Arthur with a 35-footer, no good. And a rebound by Braxton Dean. Braxton Dean's checking the boxes tonight, folks. Evan Lloyd yet to take a shot. Kicks it back out to Shockey. He dribbles right down the middle. Shot blocked away. Out of bounds off of Salem. Going to be New Washington. I'll tell you what's obvious tonight, Tom. Coach Nice, they are going underneath the basket. Mm-hmm. We are going to use our size advantage. I think only 2-3 attempts so far for the Lions. Yet to make a three. New Washington, all 12 of their points on three-pointers.
Well, you just got to take what the defense gives you, Raj, and that's what they're giving us.
Rebound by Adam Mull and a missed shot for the Mustangs up to Braxton Dean. Kicks it over to Lloyd. Long three in the air, no good. Probably rushed that one a little bit.
He did.
Rebound by number 5, Bell for the Mustangs. Bell gets it right back. Probably traveled, no call. There's 22 now. Good job by KJ to cut him off. There's Arthur. He finally touched under the basket, but kicks it right back out. Adam just hanging all over him.
Doing a good job.
There's Schaefer with the ball. He's hit 2 threes already. 6:29 to go. And Schaefer throws up a little jump hook. He got it over the trees in there and almost put it in, but a rebound by Braxton Dean for the Lions. 19-12, Salem with that 7-point lead. Mull now gives it over to Braxton. Braxton, spin move, 10-foot jump shot. Got it. Once again, Braxton Dean asserting himself on the offensive end. And that's a 9-point lead now for the Lions, 21-12. 6 minutes to go in the first half from New Washington. Schaefer with the ball now. Knocked out of bounds by Evan Lloyd.
Raj, Braxton had 4 rebounds in that first quarter.
He's had 2 more in this quarter, so he's already halfway to 10, which is kind of what we'd like to see him have every game. There's no reason why he can't average that with his strength and size under the basket. There's Arthur now, right up, layup. He finally is on the scoreboard. That was between the legs behind the back, and he threw it in. 21-14 now. Salem looks up by 7. 5:40 to go in the first half here. Shockey with the ball now to Mull. New Washington State in this man defense this entire ball game so far. Albertson with the ball now for the Lions. Over to Shockey. Gets a high screen from KJ. Pick and roll. Nice catch by KJ. Shot fake up and in.
Good job, big fella. Good catch.
And nobody can challenge him under the basket with his 6'4" frame. Mustangs calls player 6'3". There's another long three by Schaefer. Air ball. Rebound by KJ. Gets to Shockey. 23-14, Lions by 9.
That gives KJ 10, by the way.
Braxton Dean now. He dribbles down. Bank shot, missed that one, and a rebound on KJ. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pushed Arthur in the back there.
That's 2.
So it'll be 2 on the 6'4" forward. So substitution. Here comes
Ethan
Campbell into the game. And Ethan had some good quality minutes on Saturday night's victory. Lions shorthanded a little bit and got some foul trouble there. Played well. And Ethan came in and gave some good solid minutes off the bench. And he's going to be called to do the same tonight. And there's the ball knocked out of bounds. Going to stay New Washington. 23-14, 4:49 to go in this first half. KJ with 10 to lead the Lions here tonight. Braxton Dean with 6. There's a pass over Schaefer. Another long shot here. No good. And another rebound by Dean.
He's not shy, is he?
No, and they are getting nothing inside the three-point lane at all. It's all jump shots from the perimeter for the Mustangs. Adam Moult, the shot fake. Nice crossover. Pulls it back to the top of the key. Over to Albertson. Gets it over to Shockey. Shockey gets another high screen. There's a pick and roll. Good job by Payton to take it. Good take. Yeah, that was defended well on the roll, and so Shockey just did what you're supposed to. He continued to the basket.
Drove into contact.
Yeah, Lions are getting to the free throw line tonight too, Tom. How many in that first quarter?
We were 5 of 6.
Yeah. So getting there a good number of times and knocking them down. As soon as I say it, I jinx Shockey.
Yeah, Shockey misses the first one. Heralding from Shockeyville, Indiana, population 69.
Little short there on that one, and we'll see if he can get a little more on this one and drop it in to give the Lions a 10-point lead. And he missed them both. Offensive rebound by Adam Moll. Kicks it back out to Shockey. Another possession for the Lions. Adam shot fake. Strong left-hand layup. Missed it. And a rebound by Arthur now. Salem not able to push that lead up to double figures. There's Arthur now. He draws attention. There's a long skip pass over there. Schaefer again. He'll pull the trigger. And he got that one. That's his third of the game. 23-17. That gives it down to 6. New Washington just doing enough to hang around there from 3. Albertson now. Good screen from Campbell. Pick and roll, not there. Carson back out the mold. Good job not to force anything. Adam. Spin move, uses his size. Layup, good.
Good move. Good strong take by Adam.
Yeah, they got Schaefer trying to guard him, and he's just physically not able to do it.
Mismatch.
Yeah, and I think Mold realized that and definitely took advantage. There was Schaefer down the lane. Floater, good.
Man. He's got 11.
Yeah, freshman guard there. No, he's senior guard, for the Mustangs. Giving away a lot of size, but definitely playing with a lot of heart. 25-19. There'll be an offensive foul on Ethan Campbell for a moving screen. The second foul on the Lions this quarter. Not a lot of free throws. I don't think New Washington's been to the line yet.
No.
Salem 25, New Washington 19. Substitutions, Evan Lloyd in for Carson Albertson. That foul was on Campbell, his first. So neither team really close to that magic number of 5 personal fouls to get double bonus here. Midway through this second quarter, Arthur now between the legs, behind the back, down the lane, one-hand floater, no good. And a rebound by Mull.
Good board by Adam.
Yeah, Adam's just giving him all kinds of trouble. Shockey now over to Lloyd. Evan looks underneath. Dean's not there. Now Braxton way out on the clear out. Yeah, Braxton goes up. One-hand jump shot. Good.
He took it right, too.
Yeah, that was a good take by Braxton. He just kind of put his head down and pulled up, and a little one-hand floater. 27-19. Lions extend that lead now. Arthur with the ball. Wanted to pull the trigger, but good job by Mull. There's number 5. He goes down the baseline, cut off, and steal by Adam Mull. Good job by Adam. Here's Braxton Dean. 2-on-3. Let's see what Braxton does. Kicks it out to Lloyd. Wide open 3. Got it! Evan Lloyd with the 3. Good pass by Braxton, not to force it and kick it to the open shooter.
Unselfish basketball.
30-19 now. Largest lead of the game for the Lions. Right at the 2-minute mark in this first half. Arthur, off-balance 3, no good, and rebound by Dean. That's got to be close to 10 for Braxton.
Yeah,
now.
It is.
Braxton up the floor, between the legs, gets it back out to Shockey. Right down the middle, no foul. Actually, and 1.
No, he called a charge.
I thought he counted the basket. I guess he was pointing on the charge. So that's an offensive foul on Payton. That's his first, and that's the third on the Lions, and we got a timeout called by Coach Nye, so we'll take time in to hear from another one of our sponsors. This is Salem Lions basketball on the home of the Salem Lions, WSLM.
Got land? Want cash? Vital Farms is here to help. Become an egg farmer and we'll set you up with our best-in-class support team. Teach you egg farming our way and compensate you fairly for the eggs you produce. Call 844-494-VITAL today to learn how you can transform tree-filled or underutilized land into cash flow for your family. Again, our number is 844-494-VITAL or apply online at vitalfarms.com/farmers.
And back here, live action, the New Washington Mustangs with the basketball after the timeout. There goes Scheffler right down, kicks it to number 42. That's a new face in the lineup for the Mustangs. There's Scheffler. Leave him alone. He launches another three. No good short, and a rebound by Evan Lloyd. Gets it to Shockey. 1:36 to go in the first half. Salem by 11. There's Lloyd now on the dribble. Ball's down. Going to be a foul called.
Yeah, he got tripped. 42 is Jacob McWhorter.
So that foul was on the Mustangs. That's the second on Mustangs in this second quarter. And Shockey throws it into Lloyd. Wide open three, jump shot, no good. And the rebound tipped away. Good hustle by Shockey, but it's knocked off of the Lions. New Washington basketball. 1:24 to go in this first half here. Salem with its largest lead of the game. Mustangs led by a couple of two different occasions, but Salem quickly answered that. Salem's been in control pretty much. New Washington, a lot of perimeter jump shots. There's another one by Arthur, no good, and a rebound by who else? Braxton Dean for the Lions.
Checking the boxes.
Braxton straight down the floor. Picks it back up, kicks it to Lloyd. There's Shockey at the top of the key, reset. Braxton really working hard on Arthur underneath. Braxton gets it, but he's outside the three-point. Good backdoor cut by Shockey and a basket. Good play. Good play by Braxton there, and a good backdoor cut by Shockey. 32-19. Salem with its largest lead of 13. There's number 5 now for the Mustangs, cut off by Campbell.
Good defense by Ethan.
Number 5 thought about a three, pulled it back out. That's Bell. Shockey reaching, knocks the ball off of Bell. It's going to be a turnover on the Mustangs. Good job by Shockey there with some quick hands.
Real good hands. Here comes KJ. He's coming back in the ball game.
With 2, but Salem with the basketball here, and Coach Knight's probably going to hold for 1. Up 13, 32-19, 25 seconds to go in this first half here. Shockey breaks the timeline, and Peyton's going to dribble out top. And Salem's going to run a set play here that Coach Knight has called out. We'll see if he can execute here and end the half on a positive note with a basket. And a good first half by the Lions here at New Washington. Ball over to Dean now, 6 to go. Braxton, spin move, jump shot, fade away, no good. Offensive rebound by Dean, kicks it back to Shockey. Shot's not going to count. Good effort there by Dean to get his rebound and nearly put it back in here. 32-19, that's the way the first half's going to end here in New Washington, as the Lions enjoy a 13-point lead over the New Washington Mustangs. And we'll be right back with our halftime report. This is Lions basketball on the home of the Salem Lions, WSLM.
Introduce your family and friends to one of Salem's oldest.
Stand by for the Meadowview Healthcare halftime report. This is the Meadowview Healthcare halftime report on WSLM Radio. Salem Lions basketball on the home of the Salem Lions. Salem 32, New Washington 19. At half here, Lions with their largest lead of this ball game, 13. New Washington led by 3 on 2 different occasions early in that first quarter, but the Lions answered quickly, and they've been in control of this pretty much from the opening tip-off here. Just underway with a halftime program here. New Washington Pep Band musical show here, and Coach Knight has to be really happy with the performance of this Lion basketball team in the first half, Tom. Salem, dominating from a statistical standpoint and from just the physicality on the basketball floor. And I believe you have some halftime statistics for us.
Well, here's something that jumps out. Total rebounds, Salem has 22 rebounds to New Washington's 5.
Braxton Dean with a majority of those rebounds for the Lions.
Braxton Dean has 9 points and 10 rebounds.
So almost a double-double already, and that would be back-to-back double-doubles to the 6'3" forward for the Lions.
Caden has 10 points and 5 rebounds. Adam Moore has 6 points, 3 rebounds. Peyton Shockey's got 4 points, a rebound. Evan Lloyd's got a 3 and 2 rebounds. I mean, turnovers, we've got 6 to their 6. Pretty good ball game.
Yeah, the Lions definitely the more physical team on the floor. That's obvious, and that's a refreshing sight to see that we're physically dominating our opponent in every aspect of the game, and it all starts with that rebounding stat, and that's a huge stat there. Of course, the Mustangs throwing a lot of threes.
5 of 17.
Yeah, so they're definitely a perimeter-oriented team. They don't have a lot of size, and Salem with the size advantage in this game and doing well early in that first quarter, especially with KJ down low.
So they're 7 of 23 from the floor, New Wash is. Salem's 13 of 24 from the floor, so that's a big difference in this ball game right now.
3-pointers for the Lions. What are the Lions doing tonight in some 3?
We're 1 of 5, but we've only shot 5.
And all 5 of those, really, with the exception of Evan, shot over there. Evan, I think, rushed that one a little bit. He was in a hurry to kind of get off. He hadn't had a shot yet, so that's really the only ill-advised 3 out of those 5 attempts for the Lions.
If Schaefer, if he doesn't show up to play for New Wash, it's bad because he's got 11.
11 of their 19.
Yeah, they've only got 3 other guys that scored.
And you know that Arthur's just got to be frustrated at halftime with Adam Mull. Just everywhere that he goes, Adam's right on him. I like the box and one look. Nice job by Coach Nice and the staff there. This is the Meadowview Healthcare Halftime Report. We'll be right back with more on WSLM, a home of the Salem Lions.
Joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Back here at New Washington High School, the Meadowview Healthcare Halftime Report. Salem 32, New Washington 19. We're about 6 minutes left in this halftime program here from New Washington High School. I've seen the Eastern Scouts. I'm trying to see where they are. I think they might have left already. I think I've seen a Corden Central scout here maybe. So a good opportunity for some conference teams to come in that aren't playing tonight and get a scout here on the Lions. Salem just dominating in that first half, and this New Washington team is a little bit different from the one we saw last year, Tom. New Washington starting 3 freshmen tonight, and 2 seniors and 2 freshmen.
Yeah, they're young. But I did notice, Rog, there were some guys that were sitting over there on the bench. One of them had a cast on. The other one looked like he might have been hobbling. So I don't know if they got guys hurt or what the deal is. So,
yeah, I'm not
you
sure.
don't know.
Yeah, junior varsity team did win pretty convincingly in that opening game. We forgot to tell you that when we signed on. Nice win by the junior varsity Lions. That's going to move the JV's record to 3-2 on the season. So the junior varsity Lions doing well this season. They're staying above 500. And see if the varsity can continue this trend tonight and come away with the victory. A lot of momentum going into that holiday tournament this weekend.
With the junior varsity, I think the final was 50-21. Larry got a big slam, breakaway dunk. It's exciting for the Lion faithful. Overall, the JV they played pretty well tonight.
Yeah, junior varsity has been competitive in every game that they've played this year, really. Even in their 2 losses, really, besides the Brownstown game.
Brownstown, they weren't.
Yeah, that's we know what that animal is, It's really kind of hard to kind of do comparisons there because Brownstown just an extraordinary group of kids have come through there for a lot of years for the Braves up there in Jackson County, and Coach Dave Benner doing a great job up there with that. And that's kind of the benchmark for the Mid-Southern Conference. That's kind of where you're shooting to be. And I know that Coach Nice is, early in his coaching career, that's something I'm sure that he wants that's the direction he wants us to go, obviously. And nice to see another. That was a good first half by the Lions.
Very good first half.
And I'm sure the Coach Knight has got to be pleased with some of the aspects there. Got to the line, which is something this basketball team struggled with the exception of the Mitchell game Saturday night. Salem got there, I think, 24, 25 times on Saturday night. Shot a lot of free throws and helped our offensive output. 64 points for this Lions team. That's a lot, Tom. We struggled to get out of the 30s last year.
And we're headed towards 64 tonight.
If we keep this trend, yes, we will. This is the Meadowview Healthcare halftime report on Salem Lions basketball, WSLM. We're going to take a quick timeout here from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
Joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Okay, we're back here. 3 minutes to go here at this halftime program from New Washington High School. Salem 32, New Washington 19. Salem just now coming back on the floor here at the 3-minute mark. New Washington's been back out for a minute or so. So the Lions going to get a few shots up here before we start this second half. And surprised that Coach Knight stuck with Albertson. I think that was probably a good call. I think Carson earned his way in that starting lineup based upon the performance that he had last week. And Carson hasn't scored yet in this game, but he's got a lot of minutes in this first half. I don't know that he's put up a shot yet. But any minutes that a sophomore can get on the floor in a varsity basketball game is only going to benefit them as they move forward in their career here, Tom.
Well, I think basketball is a sport of performance. And Tim Nice, Coach Nice's dad, used to say this. He said, boys, the numbers don't lie. And after the games, and you look at the stat sheet, and you got some guys that are stat sheet fillers. They check all the boxes, and some guys don't fill the stats very much. And I think Carson Albertson, by his stat sheet the other night, he earned a start.
Yeah, and let's face it, this is a team that the Lions physically are the bigger and stronger, obviously. One of the few times that we've seen that lately. But the Lions definitely are the more physically dominant team tonight. New Washington is a non-football school. And of course, the Lions, we're starting to build that weight program there at the high school with Coach Gleasing, the head football coach, with what he's doing in the weight room. And you can see that difference tonight with some of the Salem kids here that have spent a little more time in the weight room. And I know that's a pet peeve of yours, Tom, that you want to see is all of our athletes get in the weight room bigger, stronger, faster. Have to be. Yeah, if you're bigger, stronger, and faster than the person you're playing against in any sport, there's just a better chance to have success.
It will create a lot of mismatches. And mismatches going your way is what you want. You want to be bigger, faster, and stronger, and you want to have those mismatches.
This has been the Meadowview Healthcare halftime report here on Salem Lions basketball here on the home of Salem Lions WSLM. Just about ready to get this second half underway. Salem 32, New Washington 19. A good first half by the Lions. Reset the scoreboard. 0-0. Coach Knight going to stress. Let's come back out and continue this performance. Continue to improve consistency. 2 good first quarters. 2 good opening quarters of this game. Now let's see if the Lions can put 4 more together like they did on Saturday night and come away with another victory.
The one thing, Roger, that we really need to be conscious of is, Arthur didn't play very well at all in the first half. He had 3 points. We cannot let him. He's 1 for 9 from the floor.
Yeah, and every shot that he's taken has been a contested shot. He has not been allowed to just roam around the perimeter. And he forced some of those shots too, Tom, because you know what happens when somebody's chasing you, get frustrated, and you start stepping outside of your game. And I'm sure that Coach Miles for the Mustangs drew up some changes to attack that box and one. So let's see what happens here. Lions going to get the first possession here. Starters back in for the Lions. And Albertson with the ball now. New Washington staying in man defense. Albertson right down the right side, threw up a left, no good. A fight for the ball, and back out to Lloyd. There's KJ on the right wing. Kicks it down to Braxton Dean on the block. Braxton, spin move. Jump shot, good.
Good pass by KJ. Good entry pass.
And a good realization that Braxton had a mismatch there, and the Lions took advantage of that. 34-19 now, Salem's largest lead. Shepard with the ball now, guarded by Albertson. Trying to see if we're in that box of one. It looks like they are. And nice job, Arthur, to split it. That's the first easy look he's had all night, Tom.
That gives him 5.
34-21 now. So teams exchanging baskets. KJ, give and go to Braxton Dean. Nice play and one.
Great pass. Good finish.
Nice job by KJ. You talked about being unselfish. He could have easily turned around and shot that ball, but he saw Braxton on the cut and gave it to him, and Braxton with an and one. 36-21. Explosive this here from Braxton Dean in this opening half. And he hits the free throw to convert the old-fashioned three.
Good play. Good finish by Braxton. He's checking the boxes.
That's the double-double for Braxton back-to-back now. 37-21, largest lead of the game for the Lions. Strickler with the ball. There's Albertson cutting him off. 22 with it now. Knocked away by Lloyd. Bell's going to run it down for the Mustangs. And Adams still just all over Arthur. Tic-tac whistle on the play. Going to be a foul on the Lions. See who they get that one on. That's on Albertson. That's his second.
Nickel dimer.
Yeah, that was kind of a cheap one there. I didn't really see a lot of contact there. Arthur with the ball now, guarded again by Mull. Salem in that box and one. Wide open three for the Mustangs. No good. Rebound by KJ. Good job by the Mustangs to get back on defense, and Mull brings it up to the line. 37-21, 6 to go in this third quarter. There's Braxton Dean underneath. Give and go to Lloyd. Shot up, and he got it. Good job. That's back-to-back give and go plays by the Lions, and we got a timeout called by Coach Miles there for the Mustangs. So we'll take time in and hear from another one of our sponsors. This is Lions basketball on WSLM.
McDonald's Gymnasium for tonight's game. It's time to introduce the starting lineup. And the crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. And here comes the new players. We've got the premium quarter pounders coming in tonight, alongside the chicken classic sandwiches. Playing forward tonight, we have got one-of-a-kind McWrap. Guarding your hunger, it looks like we've got McDouble and McChicken coming in. And starting in the center court tonight will be Big Mac. Look on the sideline, folks. We have Chicken McNuggets cheering tonight alongside those golden delicious fries. Hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into Salem McDonald's, right here on Main Street, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink, that famous Mickey D's sweet tea, or something from their full line of smoothies and McCafe coffee drinks. Order inside from 4 a.m. to 11, or get that one-of-a-kind taste 24 hours at the drive-thru. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Back there after the call timeout by New Washington, 39-21 Salem. All over the Mustangs tonight here at New Washington. 6:16 to go in this third quarter now. Arthur going to bring it up for the Mustangs, again guarded by Mull. Salem in that box of one. There's a long outside shot, no good by New Washington. Rebound by Evan Boyd for the Lions. They're just settling for jump shots, Tom.
Yeah, all threes.
There's KJ out top. He'll pass up a three. Kicks it over to Mull now. Adam on the dribble, cut off. Back out to Lloyd. It's like New Washington's in the zone now. There's Mull, 10-foot jump shot by KJ. Good. Wide open.
Yeah, good
nobody within 5 feet of him. He just laid it right up and in. 41-21, 20-point lead now for the Lions. They've opened up the largest lead of the game. There's a give and go by the Mustangs. Ball on the floor. Salem's got to get on the floor after him. Nobody. Yeah. And a quick timeout called by New Washington as their player was just sitting on the floor with the basketball. So Coach Miles had to burn a timeout, and we'll take a quick time in to hear from a sponsor.
Drew and Johnson Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones, which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated, 812-277-1400 today.
right, we're back here after that quick timeout there. Against New Washington, it's 41-21, Salem with a 20-point lead over the Mustangs. Arthur inbound pass to Scheffler, and KJ was towering over him at 6'4", and he thought, no way I'm putting that up.
Yeah, he didn't want none of that.
And there's another turnover by the Lions. Good job by Mole just to be in the way there. 3-on-2 now. Good no-look pass by KJ Adam. Trapped under the basket, goes up strong and fouled, and he couldn't quite get it to go in.
Good, strong move.
It was. You talk about a mismatch on the other end. Scheffler there, I'd say he's 5'8", maybe. KJ 6'4", and he got under the basket and said, no. 2 free throws for Adam Mole now. First free throw short, no good.
Old Mike Asherbrowner used to say, big, tall trees.
And KJ definitely was. He was in the forest under there. Second free throw by Mole, no good short on both. And here comes New Washington on the fast break opportunity. There's another long three by 22. Good. Scored. Another one of those freshman guards. That's his second three. He's got 41-24 now. Salem by 17. Wide open look for Evan Lloyd. Got it.
Good.
That's good. When his feet are set, he squares the basket. He can knock that shot down. Lions just got to figure out ways to get him open out on the perimeter. So Salem back up by 20, answering threes. And there's a steal by Albertson. Good job. KJ now up the floor. Gets to Adam on the left side. He's going to use left-handed scores. 46-24, 22-point lead for the Lions.
That was a good breakout, Raj.
Salem just clicking tonight on all cylinders against this Mustang team. And there's Arthur now. Gets it underneath the Schaefer. Throws it up, and he got that one. He went in among the trees there and laid it up over those big arms and got a basket. 46-26 now. 4 minutes to go. KJ, long cross-court pass to Lloyd. Wide open jump shot. Got it. 49-26. Back-to-back threes for Lloyd. Those are confidence builders for the junior guards. And nearly got a steal. 49-26, 23-point lead for the Lions. 3:53 to go in this third quarter.
I think that gives Evan 10 for the night.
So double figures back-to-back for Lloyd, coming off a career-high 20 against Mitchell. Scheffler, jump shot good. I like him.
Little guy.
He's a tenacious little dude that gives away a lot of size, but he always seems to be around the ball. Mole right down the lane. Left-hand shot, good and one.
He did the little gypsy dude, up and under.
It was up and under, and Adams showing off some skills driving to the basket. And that's more of Adams' game. He's more of a slasher person. Adams is not going to sit outside and hit a lot of jump shots for you. That's just not his game.
He's a penetrator.
It's just not Adams' game. He likes to be, Adams just an aggressive player, and he converts the three-point play. Good to see him knock that free throw down after missing 2. So 52-28, 3:30 to go. It's been all Salem tonight here from New Washington High School. Out front now, 24 with the ball. There's Arthur and Mole right on him. And Adam's going to get called there. Adam not happy with that one, but
Shockey's in the game.
Yeah, he came in for Albertson. So the first minutes here for Shockey in this second half. And, Adam, I'll tell you, just working his tail off out there, Tom.
Yeah, he is.
The senior really showing a lot of leadership for this basketball team. Long three by Arthur, and he finally hit one. And that was a contested shot. Adam was right in his face.
That was a tough shot.
52-31 now. 3 minutes to go. Got KJ on the block. Arthur on him. KJ should be able to take that. And he turns around, shot fake, drop step, travel. Make a change pivot foot.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
When he went on that spin move. So turnover on the Lions. Lions not with many. I think that might be 7 or 8 now in the game. There's New Wash. There's a little Schaefer layup. And good. Little bank shot. So 52-33, they get it down to 19. Back-to-back baskets for the Mustangs.
Schaefer and Arthur.
Yeah, that's their offense tonight. Shockey with the ball on the right wing now. Braxton trying to get him on the post. There's a nice cut by Lloyd. Jump shot. No good. And a rebound by Arthur for the Mustangs. Good look there. Just couldn't quite get it in for Lloyd. Shockey going to be called there on the personal. Substitutions, I thought, set to come in. Right down there. 52-33, 2:19 to go. That's the third foul on the Lions. Mustangs yet to shoot a free throw in this game, Tom.
settling for threes.
And we know what that feels like. We've seen it. Long three by number 5, no good. Bell, rebound by Adam Mole. Salem been very, very precise on the threes they've taken tonight. They've all been good shots. And ball's on the floor. It's going to be off of New Washington, Salem's ball. You know, Salem getting some good looks from three and knocking them down, too. So we got another timeout called by Coach Nice. 52-33 at the 2:04 mark in the third quarter. We'll be right back here on Lions basketball on the Sports Authority, WSLM.
Do you wonder what it would be like to live without hip or knee pain? Joint replacement at Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine makes it easier than you think. Schneck is proud to be one of the first in the region to offer Mako robotic arm-assisted joint replacement surgery. This latest advancement transforms the way joint replacements are performed. Mako allows your surgeon to provide you with a personalized surgical experience based on your specific diagnosis and anatomy. This means less soft tissue damage and greater bone preservation, less blood loss, less pain, fewer days in the hospital, and faster recovery. Taking a walk, riding a bike, and playing with your grandchildren. These are just a few of the simple joys in life. But for those with bone and joint pain, these simple joys are often too painful or unbearable to truly enjoy. With Mako robotic arm-assisted surgery at Schneck, you can get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at SchneckOrtho.com.
Back here at New Washington High School, Salem after the timeout. Ball kicked into Shockey now. Over to Evan Lloyd. Evan dribbles in and got Braxton underneath. Good job by Braxton. Drop step. Missed the layup. Nice offensive move there. Just a little too far under the basket and threw it on the bottom of the rim. And that's one of the first misses for Braxton tonight from the field. 52-33. There's Scheffler now. He kicks it back out. Gets it right back. Going to launch a long three. No good short. Rebound by Shockey for the Lions.
Shockey going to the glass.
52-33. Evan Lloyd lays it up. No good. Rebound by Braxton Dean. Throws it up and got fouled.
Another rebound.
Good job by Evan there on the take. Just couldn't quite get it to stay down, and Braxton cleaned it up. He's going to go to the line for two. 52-33. Salem in command over the Mustangs here. New Washington High School. First free throw by Braxton Dean. No good long.
A little hard.
Substitutions now for the Lions. Ethan Campbell coming in for KJ. Give him a quick break. Be surprised if he comes back here. Good chance for him to get an extra minute 27 worth of rest on that bench. Braxton missed them both. That one was down and came back out. So New Washington with a chance to cut into that lead by the Lions. Quickly over there's number 22. There's Scheffler with it now. Still boxed in one by the Lions. There's a long three-pointer partially blocked and taken out of there by Braxton Dean for the Lions. 52-33, 19-point lead for the Lions. Lions shooting two during the double bonus. Braxton Dean throws up a wild shot. That's the first bad shot I think they'll take tonight. And there's Arthur now, throws it up. No shot on the floor. Foul called. I think it's going to be on Peyton. It is. That's probably three, I think.
Yeah. Let's look.
It's going to be the fourth on the Lions. So one more double bonus for the Mustangs. That's his third. Called it on the floor. Ball's going to be thrown in by Bell underneath New Washington. Gets it in Scheffler. Ethan Campbell steps out on him. It's like Salem's just in man now. They're playing straight man. There's a one-handed jump shot by Bell. No good. Rebound by Braxton Dean for the Lions. And here comes Shockey up the floor. Salem by 19. Missed up on 52 for a little bit here. Nice, easy pass by Braxton Dean, and it goes in. Good
entry pass. Good entry pass.
Good feed by Adam Mull, and Braxton. Good job flashing to the basket and had an easy little 5-foot bank shot to get that lead back up to 21 for the Lions. About 20 seconds to go in this third quarter here. See if New Washington's going to hold for one. 15 now. Scheffler doing a lot of work there, not getting anywhere. Kicks it back out. That ball's going to be stolen away by Ethan Campbell. Up the floor to Adam Mull. Ran good! Good job by the Lions.
Good run out, Rod.
3, 2. Let's see if Scheffler gets a shot up. He does. And it counts. Count it for the little guy.
The little one-footed off 1 foot, Baden.
So that's the way the third quarter is going to end. 35. Salem with that 21-point lead here at New Washington High School. So after 3 complete, Salem with a big lead. We'll be right back. This is Lions basketball on the home of the Salem Lions, WSLM Radio.
Planning to buy some land or build a new home or maybe put up a fence? Do you know your property lines? Are you in a floodplain? When it comes to surveying your property, call someone you can trust with years of experience. That's McAllister Land Consulting. Call 812-274-0860, providing fast, friendly service at reasonable rates. McAllister Land Consulting can provide a wide range of services, including residential and commercial certified land surveys, flood elevation certificates, and land usage consulting. Get to know your property. Call McAllister Land Consulting for a free quote today at 812-274-0860.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're good at insurance, but not just any insurance. We're good at...
No.
Did you forget the parking brake? Yes, you forgot the parking brake. Insurance. When the forecast calls for cheese ball sight hail insurance. Even shouldn't have parked under that tree. Insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Call your Washington County Farm Bureau agent, Jason Petmeyer, today at 812-620-8923.
We're back here, fourth quarter underway. Scheffler, a little floater, no good. Rebound by Dean for the Lions. Salem with the 21-point lead to start this fourth quarter, led by much as 23, Tom. What do you got on the stats there?
Well, that was Braxton's 14th rebound of the game. He has 16 points. We've got 4 guys in double figures. Ball 13, Lloyd 11, Dean 16, and KJ 12.
Again, balanced scoring for the Lions. That personal foul was going to be called on New Washington, number 24. That's the first of the fourth quarter here. Evan Lloyd's going to throw it in for the Lions. Nearly stolen away. Good job by Mull to go over the top to get that ball.
Hustle guy.
Adams going to reset this offense now over to Shockey. Salem in control of this game from the beginning pretty much. Braxton Dean right down, left blocked away by Arthur. No foul called. And there's Scheffler out with it. He kicks it over to Arthur. We're 24 now. He dribbles down, throws up a one-handed shot. No good, and a rebound by Braxton Dean, number 15. 56-35 now. Salem looking for their first points of the fourth quarter. Rebound, there's Dean. Bank shot up, scores.
That's 18.
58-35 now. Salem back up by 23. That equals their largest lead. New Washington with a couple of leads there very early in that first quarter. Arthur with a 30-footer. Good. And Adam shakes his head, and says, hey, that's a good shot.
That gives him 10 for the game.
And those are a hard 10 that he's earned. He's earned every one of those. New Washington yet to shoot a free throw in this basketball game, Tom. Salem up by 20. 6:30 to go in this ball game from New Washington.
They've attempted 24 three-pointers.
Campbell with the ball. There's Lloyd. He takes the three. Good. Good job by Lloyd.
Yeah, that gives him 14.
Nice. These are nice confidence boosters here for Evan, who's Evan had some struggles there early in the season, but back-to-back good games.
5 of 10 from the floor.
There's Scheffler with a shot, no good. Rebound by Dean. Another rebound for Braxton. Here comes Shockey. Probably got fouled, no call. Ball's all over the place. Finally, New Washington's going to get it here. And there's Scheffler. Boy, he's a shifty little guy, I'm telling you. And he's definitely undersized out there. And the ball almost stolen away by Shockey. Good job by Shockey. It's off New Washington.
Shockey's making it happen tonight.
So 61-38. Lions cruising here. 5:47 to go in this game. Salem looking every bit as good as they did Saturday night.
Looking good.
In a game that the Lions are supposed to win, and they are going to win this game, it looks like. KJ with the ball now, drop step. He got mugged under there. Oh, my gosh, they call that a jump ball, and Arthur just pretty much grabbed him. Coach Knight.
Yeah.
He's pretty restrained.
Well, in a close game,
yeah.
You go nuts over that.
Yeah.
But, we're up, 23, so it's kind of let it ride.
Shockey's going to throw it in now. Throws it in back high to Mull now. He goes up and gets it. Adam goes right down, throws up a right hand left, got it.
Good job by Mole. 15 for Adam.
His career high came earlier this year of 18. Got a chance to equal or pass that. There's Arthur with the ball now. Another long jump shot. Good. Oh, that's 2 in a row for the senior guard from New Washington. 63-41, 22-point lead for the Lions. Adam Mole with the ball now. There's KJ. Backdoor cut by Shockey. Good cut. And then an extra pass, probably one too many, stolen away by Arthur. And Dean on the floor, jump ball. It's going to be Salem's basketball. Correct myself. It's going to be New Wash ball. 63-41, 4:56 to go in this ball game.
I'll bet Arthur shoots it again.
Salem with the commanding lead. Yeah, he's hit back-to-back threes, so maybe he finally got into his flow here. But I'll tell you, Adam's really giving him fits tonight. And he's right back up on him here. Makes him put it on the floor. Gets it over to 24 now. Adam back on him. There's a long three. Got it. 3 in a row. And Adam says, what else can I do? And you can, Adam. That was good defense.
Good defense. Had a hand on him.
63-44. KJ now underneath, fighting for position. There's Shockey with the ball now from Dean. They missed KJ. Had him on the block. There's Braxton. He puts his head down, picks his dribble up, kicks it over to Mole now, Adam. And Adam travels.
Now, I think if he makes another 3, I think we might ought to get a timeout.
Yeah, 63-44. They got it down to 19. 3 straight threes for Arthur. And they've all been contested shots. Adam working hard on him. And there's a steal by Shockey. Good job by Mole to cause it. Good jump stop and an easy basket for Shockey.
Good play by Wolf.
I like that. He didn't get too deep in there. He pulled up and took the little 5-footer.
Needed it.
Yeah, Salem needed the basket there. Arthur now doing work out front over to Scheffler. It is the volleyball line. Throws it up. No good. Rebound by Dean. Braxton got to be flirting with 20 right now. There's Evan Lloyd jump shot. No good. Offensive rebound by KJ. Back to Evan. He kicks it out to Payton for a 3. Got it. No. Nice ball movement by the Lions. All 5 players touched at that trip.
That gives Wolf 9, I think.
The Lions close to putting 5 players in double figures. 68-44. There's an unforced turnover. The Mustangs throw it out of bounds. Substitution now. Albertson back into the game. 68-44. Salem cruising here tonight. 3:19 to go in this basketball game. Mole with the ball now. Kicks it over to Lloyd. Right underneath to KJ. Back to Mole. He picks his dribble up. Thought about 3. Right back to KJ on the block. He's caught it deep. Triple team. Goes up strong. Blocked away by Arthur. KJ gets his own rebound. Back out to Lloyd. Reset now. 2:58 to go in this game. Salem all over New Washington. Dean with the ball now. He dribbles, gives it to Lloyd. Then moved by Evans. Not a lot of fouls called in this game. Only one in this fourth quarter. There's KJ. Drop step, getting mugged, and finally going to get a foul call.
That was the 3rd foul. He got him on the drive, and then he got him as he was getting ready to go up, and then he got him at the top of his jump.
KJ with a chance to add to his total tonight. If Salem gets 70, I don't know that Salem made it to 70 last year, Tom.
He's got 12.
First free throw, no good. One more here for the 6'4" forward. 2:41 to go in the game. KJ got that one. 69-44, and Ethan Campbell's going to check in for KJ. That might be probably it. Might be the end for him tonight. What did he end up with?
He ended up with 13 points and 6 rebounds.
Going to be a foul called on Mole away from the ball. That's Salem's first of this fourth quarter. 69-44. Mole now over Arthur. Between the legs for Arthur, breaks the timeline. Boy, I'll tell you, Adam. And there's a deflection for Lloyd in the long 3. No good, and a rebound by Lloyd. Here comes Salem. No numbers. Good job by Evan to back it back out. Dribbles hard on the left hand, gets over to Albertson. Albertson, there's Campbell with the top of the key. Ethan over now to Lloyd. Lloyd goes to work. Over to Braxton Dean. Braxton thought about a 15-footer.
He goes the leg.
Kicks it back out. Albertson with a 3 ball. No good. Rebound by Ethan Campbell. He kicks it out. There's Lloyd wide open. In and out. That was down deep. Came back out.
That looked good.
Good look by Lloyd, though. 69-44. Long three by Scheffler. That's short. And a rebound chase down by Lloyd, and he throws it into Albertson. And we got a timeout called by Coach Knight. That's probably for substitutions.
Yeah.
So we'll take a quick time in to hear from another sponsor. This is Lions basketball on WSLM.
Got land? Want cash? Vital Farms is here to help. Become an egg farmer, and we'll set you up with our best-in-class support team. Teach you egg farming our way and compensate you fairly for the eggs you produce. Call 844-494-VITAL today to learn how you can transform tree-filled or underutilized land into cash flow for your family. Again, our number is 844-494-VITAL or apply online at vitalfarms.com/farmers.
And back here at New Washington High School, Salem 69, New Washington 44. Looking at the schedule from last year, Tom, Salem only cracked 60 points one time last year. We've done a back-to-back games, pushing 70 here, so a lot of improvement on the offensive end for the Lions. And I'll tell you, what an improvement in a week. Lions look like a different basketball team, and I understand tonight's competition level might not be what it was Saturday night, but still, Lions taking care of business tonight.
Yeah, looked well. You know, we've only shot 7 threes. We're 3 of 7 from 3. So.
And I think that's a good number for the Lions. Got several new faces in the game now for the Lions. That's Carson Reardon with the ball, kicks it over to Albertson. Backdoor cut the Larimore.
Right. We got the fantastic freshman, as I like to call him, Carter Bug Reardon, and we got Larry in there.
Larry scored right off the bat. Landon Irwin in there for the Lions as well, 71-44. New Washington with the ball now. There's 22. Step back three. No good, and a rebound knocked out of bounds. That's going to be Salem basketball. So we have Irwin,
Cage Calloway,
Reardon, Calloway, Larimore, and Campbell on the floor. And here comes Josh Reardon. Let's see who he checks in for. Probably Campbell, I'm assuming. Now they're going to hold up. Yeah, he's coming in for Campbell. So pretty much the junior varsity squad on the floor right now for the Lions. So good opportunity for them to finish this game out. 71-44 as the coach. It's always nice when you look over with almost a 30-point lead and all your starters are on the bench, you know. Makes you feel good that hard work's paid off. And these Lions definitely have improved for sure.
Yes, sir. We haven't been on this end of it in quite a while.
And there's a steal by the Mustangs, and its ball is going to be stolen almost back by the Lions. But New Washington's going to retain it here. 1 minute to go. 71-44. Salem with a big lead here and going to get their second win of the season. There's number 40 dribbling around for the Mustangs. Picks up his dribble, kicks it to Bell. He's still in the game. He's a starter for the Mustangs. He goes to work, goes up a one-hander, no good. Rebound by Larimore.
Nice rebound by Larry.
Here comes Reardon, Carson Reardon. Carter Bug on the push. Carter, I'm sorry, I call him Carson. There's Calloway now. Underneath the Larimore, wide open.
Oh.
Turns around, one-handed hook shot, good.
Hook shot. I tell you what, he's getting good at that hook.
73-44 with that 6'5" frame, and he's probably got 2 or 3 more inches he's going to grow.
Played well in the JV game.
73-44, 15 seconds to go in this game. There's a pass underneath the 50, layup up and good. That's Palmer. He was in the JV game as well, and that's going to do it here. 73-46. Salem with a big win on the road here at New Washington High School to bring the Lions record to 2-3 on the season. New Washington drops to 0-5. And a good performance by the Lions. 4 players in double figures. We'll be right back with our postgame report on Lions basketball here on the home of the Salem Lions, WSLM. Stay tuned for the Papa John's postgame report. And we're back on the Papa John's postgame report. Salem 73, New Washington 46. Dominating win for the Lions on the road here to bring their record to 2-3, and a good momentum builder going into that holiday tournament this coming weekend at Eastern High School. Salem will take on West Washington in the opening game of the holiday tournament from Eastern High School 6 p.m. tip will be on the air about 5:35 with the John Jones pregame show as we're here on the Papa John's postgame report from New Washington High School. I'm sure Coach Nice is going to come up here and join us on the postgame report. We're going to give him a chance to get into the locker room and talk to his team about this big win on the road tonight. As Lions with major improvements in every aspect of the game from that opening game of the season against the West Washington Senators. And Coach Nice and his staff, a nice job tonight with the defense that they designed up for Arthur, and they shut him down pretty much. He got on track there at the end of that third quarter and hit 3 threes in a row, and then after that, I think that was his one little burst that he had, and after that, it was done here. So Tom has some stats for us.
For the New Washington Mustangs, Schaefer led the team with 19 points. Arthur had 16. Sword had 6. King had 3. And Palmer had 2. The Lions tonight were led by none other than Braxton Dean checking the boxes. He had 18. Adam Moore had 15. Evan Lloyd had 14. KJ had 13. And Peyton Shockey had 9. And let me see, Larry had 4. That rounded out the scoring for the Lions.
The Lions almost with 5 players in double figures. They had 4 last Saturday night and then 4 again tonight. How many rebounds for Braxton tonight?
Braxton ended up with 18 and 18. Not bad for nice work.
Another double-double for Braxton, and I'll tell you, he looked like a different player the last 2 games.
Yes, he has. And KJ had 8 rebounds.
Yeah, Lions dominating on the glass for sure.
Evan Lloyd had 6. Yeah, we out-rebounded. Are you ready for this? 42-13.
I'd say that's a dominating performance on the glass.
Had 11 turnovers. They had 12. They shot 18 of 49 from the floor, and we ended up 30 of 52.
From 3, you say Lions attempted 7, 8?
The 3-point, we actually ended up, because we shot some in the fourth quarter, we ended up 5 of 12, almost 50%.
And like we said, I think that's a good number for the Lions when they have that interior offense working. And I like the way that KJ went down low tonight. I think he might have attempted 1 3, but he stayed around the basket. With him and Braxton down there, that's a little different look for this Lion basketball team. And if Evan can continue the hot hand outside, it makes it easier for KJ to be able to go to work down low because he is one of our better 3-point shooters as well. But at 6'4", Braxton needs that help down low. It helps Braxton when KJ's down low. You see what happened tonight. Both of them are close to double-doubles.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I think it was, we were here, and we led by like 17 at half and ended up losing. And I'll never forget that. And I thought we came out in the third quarter, and we were firing on all cylinders. We didn't miss the beat, Raj, and we just kept pouring it on, and this was back-to-back really good performances.
This is the Papa John's postgame report. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be right back. This is Lions of Basketball on WSLM.
The Shaq-a-Roni is back. Get the extra cheesy, extra pepperoni pizza with extra large slices only from Papa John's. A pizza so big, you're going to have to share it. We're talking 8 boldy, foldy, shacky, stacky slices. It all starts with Papa John's fresh, never frozen original dough, hand stretched into an extra large pizza. Then it's topped with extra cheese and extra pepperoni for that ooey, gooey, peppy, pleasy taste. Order one online today or with your Papa John's app or call the Salem location at 812-883-3369. Each Shaq-a-Roni pizza is $12.99. Remember, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Better get you some Papa John's today by calling Reese at the Salem store at 812-883-3369.
We're back here on the Papa John's postgame report. Looks like Coach Nice is making his way up here for a postgame interview here. 73-46. Lions with a dominating victory here against the New Washington Mustangs to move to 2-3 on the year and a 2-game win streak. And that's the first 2-game win streak that Salem's had in at least the last 2 years that I know of. So that's good news for the Lions and for Coach Nice and his staff to get back-to-back wins here. And both of them pretty dominating fashion here, and that's going to be a lot of momentum going into the holiday tournament. this Friday night against the West Washington Senators, a chance for redemption for the Lions, losing to the Senators in that season opener at home, 64-58. And this is going to be a different look Lions basketball team that comes into that rematch against the Senators in that first-round game. And I know the Senators have had a few games since then, too, but Lions, since that Henryville loss, there's that one-point heartbreaking loss at Henryville, look like a totally different team. And it's obvious that there's been a lot of work put in, and maybe it was a good thing for the Lions to lose that basketball game there, is because they've definitely responded very well since that loss to the Hornets there on the road 2 weeks ago on Saturday. So we're joined here by Salem head coach Jalen Nice. He's going to get the headset on here. Coach, congratulations. I'll tell you, a 2-game win streak.
Yeah.
You know, we're at the point where right now that's great, because that's not happened in a few years here at Salem. And two, just, I would use the word dominating performances from the Lions. I don't know how you could be much more pleased with your team than what they did tonight, Coach.
Yeah, you know, we were closer to the no 10 turnover mark. We had 11, so I mean we're getting better in that category. I thought we passed the ball pretty well. We're letting our defense drive our offense here the past 2 games, which is really important. Which we've been trying to get them to do. You buy in defensively, you get stopped. It's a little easier to score. You're not thinking about why other guys are scoring on the other end. You're a little more focused on the other end. But no, I thought we played pretty hard the last 2 games. Especially again just being sick and just given the circumstances here. Tuesday on the finals week, when you got finals tomorrow, is always a little tough, especially when we got a lot of good students on the team that care about it. So I thought they did a good job of focusing tonight and playing hard. I really thought I challenged them on the glass, and they did a good job. They did a good job, and they rotated well. New Wash has one of the best scorers really in Southern Indiana, and Mason Arthur. And
yeah, and you know, Adam, I mean, every point he earned every point. You know, yeah. Adam did a great job on it.
I know he threw his hands up at me one time, like, what else am I supposed to do? But I get it, but I thought he played a really good job. He made him go 6 of 16, and he was 4-11 on threes. I don't think he got about 2 or 3 of them until the fourth quarter. So Adam did a really good job. But our other guys, I thought Carson, Peyton, Evan, Ethan, Braxton, Caden, all those guys that play for us did a really nice job at stunting. And getting back to their guys, I thought we were pretty active, which is a tribute to those guys paying attention in Salem. And having a one-day prep's always tough. The game's always tough here because you always have a tendency to look ahead about what's next with the holiday tournament coming up and Christmas coming up. But I thought they did a really good job of keeping their focus. And again, we just did a really nice job overall. I think we were pretty balanced in our attack tonight, which was good.
Yeah, 4 guys in double figures, Braxton with another double-double. I mean, that's huge. He had 18 boards tonight. You know, 18 and 18. I mean, that's.
I think that's about 6 off the record there by Mr. Underwood from Salem. About 6 off the record. We'll have to look at the board tomorrow. But he's been tenacious on the glass these last 2 games, and we've been really challenging him to do so. And we still got to be better from the line. I mean, we're 50% from the line, and I promise that we shot them about all day yesterday. So we'll come in tomorrow and we'll start keeping track, I guess. But we just can't in close games. We can't let those freebies be the deciding factor there. But yeah, man, Braxton's played his tail off these last 2 games, and he's really led us on the boards. And again, it shows both in the stat sheet, but also in the win column, which is the most important for our team.
Yeah, and early on in that game, I liked the look that you gave when you had KJ and Braxton both down low. Yeah. And I think that's helped Braxton from a rebounding standpoint. And we know KJ can shoot the 3.
Right.
But at his 6'4" frame, when he's down around the basket with Braxton, I think that's a pretty good little duo down low.
Right. Yeah, and like I said, those guys play well off of each other. Jackson Bruff, you throw him in there, he'd get him back healthy. That's just another added bonus here because those guys play really well off each other. So I thought they both passed the ball really well down there from the low block standpoint. Still got to work on our cutters, kind of our split action there when the ball gets in the post, but we're getting better at it. And again, I know Carson didn't score, but Carson does a lot of really little things and pushes the ball well for us. And he's so smart defensively. Right? Really, since Henryville, he's been one of our best defensive players as far as help's concerned. So, like I said, as we have guys contributing, buying into their roles, whether they're making shots or not, and doing their job, and that's winning basketball. I'm looking forward to continuing to grow with this group and see what we can do.
Yeah, let's talk about real quick Friday night, a chance for redemption against a team that you lost to in the opening game of the season, 64-58. I feel like this is a totally different Lion basketball team that's going to be going down to Eastern and playing in that holiday tournament. You certainly look different, and I know that you're ready to get ready for that game and talk about the Senators a little bit and what you expect from them again.
Yeah, so they've gotten better, we've gotten better, so and it's the best time of the year. You get that Friday game, your finals are done, and your mood shifts. So I'm looking forward to be another. It's going to be another dogfight, and it's going to be a great atmosphere. We get the first game there. I don't think there's a better first game around than that one, but we'll be ready, and I'm sure Coach Minton will have those guys. He's got those guys playing really well right now too. He's done a really nice job with that ball club. He runs a lot of nice action. They're playing hard defensively. Like I said, it's going to be a good game. I fully expect it to be a dogfight, and it's one of those things that whoever either gets to a certain mark first or doesn't have as many turnovers, who out rebounds, kind of stuff like that. Our first game was the first one to 50, right? It's the first one to 50 there, so which it normally is. But I think again, it's just going to be another good game to see where they've improved and where we've improved. And again, he's got them working. We've got them working here, so I'm looking forward to it. It should be a really good matchup to start off the holiday break.
Boy, isn't it funny, Coach, that less than 2 weeks ago we're sitting in Henryville, we're doing an interview, and I'll tell you, you were not where you're usually at, and
right, yeah,
what a great bounce back from everybody. So just a great job to you and your staff and to the kids.
It's really attributed to these guys. Again, for some reason we got started a little slow out of the gate, and again, that Henryville game, we looked at them and we're like, this can either define you or it can toughen you up, and it can motivate you, right? It can either deter you or it can define where we're at. So I think that, again, film doesn't lie. So we watched our first 3 games of film, and I challenged them. And the biggest thing, it isn't so much the challenge as it is the response, right? So you can challenge kids at any level, whether it's college, high school, middle school, even pros. You can challenge them however you want to. But if you don't challenge them the right way and they don't feel like you're in their corner, they don't respond. And that's what, again, we watched the Henryville game and we were down and we were disappointed, and we challenged them. I don't know why. I was pretty tough on them. But while we were challenging them, it's one of those things guys, we're not against you, and we haven't lost hope in you. We're just going to challenge you to get you where you think you need to be. But again, we're 5 games in here, so it's December, and we're still not where we want to be. That's the thing. You can't get intoxicated with success. You can't get intoxicated with a 2-game win streak. You can take what you've done really well, but you can't be satisfied. It should just motivate you. You should want it. It's like a good steak. You should want to go back to the restaurant, eat it more and more and more. You should want to cook it the right way again. Figure out the recipe that you're doing right and do it again. Kind of like Lisa Nice's chocolate chip cookies. You want them again and again and again. You want to figure out how to do them, how to cook them. So I'm proud of these guys, and like you said, just the response, the mature response has been very good, and I totally expect it to keep up, because again, we know what we have, we know the guys we have, and we just got to keep getting the best out of them. They got to keep believing in us, and vice versa. We have a really good relationship right now, and our locker room's really good, which is nice to see.
All right, Coach, great job tonight. We look forward to seeing you down at Eastern High School Friday night against the Senators, and keep this momentum going.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
All right, that's Salem head basketball coach Jalen Nice here on the Papa John's postgame report. We're going to take one more time out. We'll be right back. This is Lions basketball on WSLM.
The Shaq-a-Roni is back. Get the extra cheesy, extra pepperoni pizza with extra large slices only from Papa John's. A pizza so big, you're going to have to share it. We're talking 8 boldy, foldy, shacky, stacky slices. It all starts with Papa John's fresh, never frozen original dough, hand stretched into an extra large pizza. Then it's topped with extra cheese and extra pepperoni for that ooey, gooey, peppy, pleasy taste. Order one online today or with your Papa John's app, or call the Salem location at 812-883-3369. Each Shaq-a-Roni pizza is $12.99. Remember, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Better get you some Papa John's today by calling Reese at the Salem store at 812-883-3369.
And we're back here on the Papa John's postgame report. Salem 76, New Washington 43. Big win for the Lions on the road tonight against the Mustangs. Heading into the holiday tournament this Friday night at Eastern High School. Tip-off will be at 6 p.m. on WSLM. Pre-game will be about 5:35. Tonight, the WSLM player of the game is Braxton Dean. 16 points, 18 rebounds for the 6'3" junior forward. Another impressive performance, especially on the glass for Braxton. as he's really upped his game there and been a dominant force on the boards for the Lions. So that's going to do it for the Papa John's post-game report tonight here from New Washington High School. So for my partner, Tom Foltz, for Becky and Greg and all the WSLM staff and everybody at the studio, this is Roger Pennington saying good night and go Lions.